MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the opener of this three-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Zach Davies gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Zach Davies coming on to pitch. Not a big, strong guy, but he's a control guy that pumps the strike zone full of strikes. 89 to 92 miles an hour with sink. Has a curveball, has the slider, and also the straight changeup. He needs all four of his pitches, not overpowering. You'll know if he's on early, he'll be throwing a lot of ground balls.
So striding forward now, Monty Irvin. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball one. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
It goes to show you you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
The 2-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pham has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Next to bat for the Giants, Pence, head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's 1 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. There is Dozier. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 44, Willie McCovey.
So in now for San Francisco, Willie McCovey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Now here's the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Popped him up. Tatis over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Giants down in order. A 0 for the Giants to start. Padres coming up next. You're watching MLB Network. Drew Smyly will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, he's had some arm injuries, but when this guy's healthy, as good as anybody in the game of baseball from the left side. Good fastball, not overpowering, 92 to 94. Good assortment of breaking pitches. Holds runners really well. Has a good pickoff move. A good pitcher. When he's healthy, this is really one of the top pitchers in the game.
Striding in, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder giving chase, and no one will track it down.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
The 1-2. Hit to first. McCovey has it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Next to the plate for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Tony.
At the plate, Tony Gwynn. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Smiley gets the sign. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Popped him up. Crawford shading to his right, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still no score. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie Mays. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Willie Mays.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that two-seamer has a mind of its own.
The chance here for Dozier at second. He's right there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
That is it. The third baseman, Matt Williams.
Stepping in, Matt Williams. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. This for Machado down at third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the utility man, Wilmer Flores. First offering on its way.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he fouls this one off. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Klesko gets there to make the catch and retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now for San Diego, Ryan Klesko. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And now a pitch on the way. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. That evens it up 1-1.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. And in steps Manny Machado. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Now here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-1 the count now. Now the pitch.
Count is 2-1.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he'll put this away for the second out.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Santiago.
Digging in, Benito Santiago will try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Smiley's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Brian Dozier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with two men out. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Padres down in order. We'll move to the third with no score. So up steps Joey Bart now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Fouled off. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Count still full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2. 2-0.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Myers is there, 2 gone.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 18, Drew Smiley.
And now the Giants pitcher, Drew Smiley. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
Third inning, no score to this point. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Ready for another chance? Monty Irvin, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for San Francisco. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Here's Brian Dozier now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. This one for Crawford at short. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Batting it, the center fielder, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And it's fouled away. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Zach Davies.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Zach Davies. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Smiley steps into the windup. Here it is on 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Chasing after it is Mays. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th. Now in the box, Pence. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And Klesko will be under it to put it away for the first out.
The first baseman, number 44, Willie McCovey.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Willie McCovey. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 speeds there, a 4-mile-an-hour differential for the 2 starters from 94 down to 90. At the plate, Willie Mays. Here's the first pitch to him. No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And it's quickly 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Stepping up now, Tommy Pham back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And now a pitch on the way. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner. 3-1 to the Padres left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball right side. And the Friars are into the hit column. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
The 0-1 pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Klesko is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that one is gone! So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 5 on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Here's Manny Machado now. This is line to left. Irvin is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Now at the plate, Benito Santiago. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
1-1 the count. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
Ryan Dozier at the plate. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Smiley peers in, looking to put him away here on 2 strikes. Four runs, only 3 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But not before the Padres strike for 4 runs, all coming via the grand slam. We played 4. It's now 4-0 San Diego. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Digging in now, Matt Williams. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Strike one to start the at-bat. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Dozier over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
Striding into the box, Wilmer Flores. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No balls and one strike. Behind 0-2 now. And the pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Count even at 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting,
Stepping into the box, Joey Bart. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And he fouls this one off. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. Line toward right center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. So here's Will Myers, and Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Into the box, Zach Davies. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. There to take it in is Flores, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. First pitch coming, here it is. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Mays will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Padres down in order. They lead it 4-0. Brandon Crawford digging in next, as he'll get things started in the 6th for the Giants.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Here comes the 0-1.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says the third base umpire Patrick Johnson. It's ball 1. And this is swung on and missed as Crawford is set down on strikes, 1 away.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Will Clark will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Will Clark.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
When the guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Monty Irvin. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Sean Anderson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 64, Sean Anderson.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
First
pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 0-1 on its way. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Tony Gwynn. That's lifted the other way out to left. Irvin is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
Ryan Klesko will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. Left side, but well foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping into the box, Manny Machado, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch.
1-0.
Klesko, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and a strike now to Machado. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Mays will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1 left for San Diego, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready once again, Pence. No hits to this point.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Striding in once again, Willie McCovey. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Willie Mays. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bounced weakly near the plate, but it gets foul.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail here 4-0. Ready for another shot now, Benito Santiago. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7. First pitch on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in now, Brian Dozier. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Mays waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Will Myers. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line to the right side. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Davies. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's set. Here it comes. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this is foul for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, outside.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Second and third, 2 away. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Fernando Tatis Jr. would be next. Three and 1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Danny Jimenez answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Fernando Tatis Jr. will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit on a line, and this one's into center field. That's a base hit. 1 run scores. And he is in there.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Now a ball lined to the left side. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line toward right center. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning. In now, Matt Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Lifted in the air out to right. Glenn is there, and he has it for the out. Now we'll look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers, and these home fans have been treated to a real gem, as evidenced by that big oval-shaped number in the hit column on the right side of your screen. Now to the plate, Wilmer Flores. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Standing in, Joey Bart. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one will bounce into the wall. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And he'll get in there safely. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Joey Bart has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
At the plate now, Brandon Crawford, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. On the season, Crawford carries a batting line right at .240.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Ball 2.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Two-0 pitch now to Crawford. 3-0 now.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Orlando Cepeda will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 30, Orlando Cepeda.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Trevor Gott enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Klesko. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. In the air, down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, it's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, there's a case of a jam sandwich right there. Not that bad of a pitch, but he's able to just be strong enough to loop that one into left field.
Dan, sometimes a jam sandwich tastes much better than a rocket right at somebody.
Into the box now, Manny Machado, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Gott utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, a power curve, if you will. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
The 1-2 pitch. Popped up. McCovey is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Santiago.
Now batting, Benito Santiago. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that pitch is out.
1-0 pitch on the way. Popped him up. Bart moving to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now back, second baseman, Ryan.
Into the box now, Brian Dozier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Two out with the man at first. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier.
Ball 2.
Now a hard liner, but this is a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Will Myers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Looking at his career totals, Myers hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And it's fouled away. Now the 2-1.
Inside ball.
Well, he's behind in the count now, and he's probably going to have to turn to something hard and straight right here.
The 3-1. Sinker misses, ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Eric Hosmer will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And he comes back to get him, so a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Pods leave them loaded, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Craig Stammen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
34, Craig Stammen.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Monty Irvin. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First offering on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Gwynn has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. He was great all night long.
Wow, what a powerful performance. 8 shutout innings in line for the win.
Stepping in now, Pence, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Stammen, a 36-year-old veteran. He was a 12th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one. Here it is. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he loses him on a breaking ball.
The first baseman, number 44, Willie McCovey.
Settling in now, Willie McCovey, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Hot shot towards the hole. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
At the plate, Willie Mays. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's outside.
First and second now, 1 man out. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Ready with the 1-2. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Dozier on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
A 6-0 shutout to finish off tonight's game. San Diego took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Zach Davies gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.